Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back.
This is Candace, and today we are going to pack it. We're going to go ahead and get right into it with a pair of shoes going out to Frank. And yeah, let's get to it. So these shoes.
They're going about an hour away from us.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and use a 14-10-6 here. This is like one of my new favorite boxes. I really like it. Bad job on that tape. Well, I'm going to tell the story. So I've got, and this is a good place to tell stories. So I'll go ahead and tell the story. I went for a run yesterday. That's not the story. And I was going to try and run at least 12 miles, and maybe I was going to get 13. I knew it was going to be hard. So anyway, I go out there and I run. I get through 8 really pretty easy. And then after 8-mile mark, my legs just went kaput on me. I could have kept going, but I knew it would be like really, really bad. Really, it was, if I kept going and I made the 12 or the 13, which I really do think I could have, it would have been like really rough recovery for me from it. And I didn't think it was worth it. I also don't think I'm quite ready for that race, but I think I'm ready enough to make it. So that's my goal, is to survive the race and make it across the finish line. That's my only goal. And to run the whole thing. Like, I'm not going to walk across the finish line or walk any part of it. But anyways, so I run 9 miles.
Did you sign that card?
I did. I signed it. Yeah, check with me on that, because I think I've forgotten at least once so far. But so I run the 9 miles, and I am just, I'm feeling like really rough after that. And so I come home and I just sit down for about a half hour, which I do a lot of times, especially after long runs. I just sit there. And I finally get up, I go to the bathroom, and I take a bath. I take long hot baths after I run. You have the next thing ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good, I don't have to pause my story. Let's see, this is going to Debbie. Oh, Candace, this is a perfume, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to talk about this whenever you go to print that label.
Right.
What was I saying? Oh, so I take really hot baths after I run because it like helps my legs out, right? So I take a hot bath, and then not only do I take a hot bath, but after the water's cooled off a little bit, I fill it back up. I refill it with more hot water. And so, I mean, the bathtub is really hot. And I'm in there for probably close to an hour. And when I get out, I stand up too fast. And I feel a little lightheaded. And I've had that happen before. If I take a really hot bath and I stand up quickly, I don't really think about that. I have had it where I feel like lightheaded for a few seconds, and then I snap out of it. Well, this time I felt lightheaded, and I paused for a second, and it didn't go away. So then I kind of lean against the sink, thinking, okay, it's going to go away. It's going to go away. And I'm still feeling like super lightheaded. I'm like, okay, it's not. I'm going down. So then I sat down on the floor. I sat down on the floor in the bathroom. I'm sopping wet, sitting on tile floor, and I pass out for a little while. I don't know how long. So I wake up and I'm on the floor, and I'm like, this is not good. And I still feel like woozy. So, and I'm standing there naked and wet. I think I have a towel. I think I grab a towel and I start quickly trying to dry off. I don't know what I'm going to try and do. And I stand up. Okay, this is the
Hazard.
hazard.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and keep rolling. I'll just tell you.
Okay.
Go ahead and do, yes, it's 4 ounces, 644.
Okay.
And then if you scroll down, you see that ships in a standard package right below that?
Right here.
Yeah, edit that. And then choose limited quantity ground package. And just print that label, and it'll print you up an H label, hazard label.
Okay.
Because perfume can only, the whole point is perfume can only go ground. And that's how they make sure that happens. So, cookbook. Pay attention to the task at hand. For Sandra. Hey, that's my mother's name, Sandra.
Yep.
So, let me see. How big is this? It's kind of a long format cookbook. It's right at 12 inches. I want to do. I think I want to do a 12-10-4 here. Okay, so anyway, I'm on the floor, naked and wet, and I stand up. I kind of try and start toweling myself off a little bit. I start feeling lightheaded again. And so I leave the bathroom and I walk down I walk into the kitchen, and then I don't remember anything else. And so next thing I know, Candace is trying to wake me up. I'm laying on the floor. I've got like a small puddle of blood underneath my face and my head. I've got blood all over my face.
Yeah, when I came upon him, I thought he had cracked his head open because there was blood like under his head.
Yeah, it was so I went to the bathroom to clean myself up, and I took that picture. And man, it looks like Nick Nolte after a rough night. And I hate to even say that because I really like Nick Nolte, actor. But I think everybody remembers that photo he took.
Yeah.
After that rough night. So, yeah, I don't know. We haven't really talked about it much other than that.
Well, today we're going to make you a doctor appointment.
Yeah.
What you looking for?
I can't argue with you. The box resizer. Is it over there?
No, it must be on your shelf over there.
Be on the bench. Oh, here it is. I got it. Yeah, so I don't know what the story is there. But when I stand, I'll tell y'all this. So what happened was, I don't know what happened because I was unconscious, but it turned out I don't even know what I hit, but the only thing that happened, I busted my lip really bad. Like it's kind of a flappy thing going on. Busted my lip right here. I got a little piece of meat hanging off. So that happened, but I can't find anywhere else on my body that's sore or anything. Like, I don't think I hit my head or anything. Like, I didn't, like, I'm sure, like, I fell on my body somewhere, but it wasn't like.
You were right next to a piece of furniture, so I think you probably were aware enough to catch yourself, but you probably hit your chin or something on that piece of furniture.
It was so odd, though, because, like, that is strange for me to wander into the kitchen completely naked. I did have a towel with me.
We have a blood pressure cuff, so I took his blood pressure and pulse and all that, and he was fine. Well,
my blood pressure was fine for me, but my blood pressure, and that's probably a part of the equation here. I'll talk about it. I'm not looking for medical advice. I'm going to get it, I know, but before I started running, did I put it in here? I must have. Just make sure I don't have a card sitting around. No, I don't. All right. Before I started running, my heart rate, my resting heart rate was, I was very overweight. So my resting heart rate was, I don't know, it was like 70 something. Like if I'm just sitting there. And I don't know, I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it. It was fairly normal. Like, but those kind of stats for me have always been blood pressure, pulse, all that. They've always been pretty normal, even though I was like, you know, morbidly obese. But once I started running, occasionally I get low heart rate alerts on my Apple Watch, especially at night. It'll say your pulse or your heart rate has gone below 40 for over 10 minutes. And it'll, like, sometimes usually my resting heart rate is like in the low 40s, but occasionally it'll go down to like 39, 38 beats a minute. There's your cookbook. How expensive is this one?
50.
50. Okay, that's an expensive one.
Yeah.
So they're all important. I want to pack everything well. I think y'all know that, but whenever something's a little more pricey, I'm willing to go a little bigger on the box. It's just a fact. What was it? What was the last thing I said, Candace?
Just talking about your resting heart rate.
Oh yeah.
Going low.
So yeah, I've been needing to go to the doctor about that because that's super low. And I mean, there's probably some good explanations for it. Like when I was over 300 pounds, my heart was, like, the way I kind of rationalize it, my heart was having to work super hard because I was so much bigger. And now that I lost a lot of weight in a pretty short amount of time and went pretty hard working on my cardiovascular system with the running. I think my heart is just like way overpowered for my body. That's what I was thinking. But with me standing up out of the bathtub and passing out twice, I must not be right. So, guess I'll be going to the doctor. That was, then after that, I was kind of freaked out and stuff for an hour or so, but I shook it off and ended up even getting, I even ended up making my edits and everything last night. And so, yeah, but that was interesting. Thought I would share that story with y'all. And I guess Candace is going to make me go to the doctor, which I need to go to the doctor. Ryan told me I should go to the doctor too. Yeah. And I said, I don't want to. He's like, okay. Because he don't like going to the doctor either.
Yeah.
Because I'm really kind of scared the doctor's going to tell me to stop running, and I don't want to go back to being what I was before. So I don't want to be told to stop running. I don't know. We'll see. They probably don't like telling people to stop exercising unless they have to anyway, though.
Right. That would be a cardiologist telling you that, probably.
So who knows? Can I go to the doctor after the trip? Or do I have to go before?
Probably be a good idea to go before.
Okay. All right. This is a big order right here for Emily. Candace and Lonnie. There we go. Bunch of doll stuff and a Disney puzzle and some Lego. And let me see what kind of box.
Looks like somebody maybe getting some Christmas shopping done early.
Yeah, man, this is perfect for 16, 12, 10. Yeah, that American Girls line is so smart. They must have made a killing with that stuff, huh?
Yeah. I
can see why. I mean, it's really cool. If there was something similar like that for boys, I think it would do equally well too. You know?
I don't know. Boys don't carry around like big.
I know, but I do think it would be fun though if they did. You know what I mean?
For the younger. Well, they have Build-A-Bear.
Well, I mean, we have action figures.
That's different though.
I know it is sort of, but Well, you kind of play with action figures and dolls the same way, don't you? Or not really? You don't
No,
think?
like the girls that are like crazy about American Girl, they like carry them around with them, bring them to church and out to eat and stuff. It's like it's like their baby, you know.
It's like their Labubu. Like
Yeah.
Candace brings her Labubus everywhere. She always has a Labubu hanging there with her when she's going places.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make you feel comfortable?
No. I just think they're cute. I know a lot of people think they're ugly. I think they're cute.
I don't think they're ugly.
I started out thinking they were ugly, and then
Really?
it kind of grew on me.
They're like little gremlin-looking things.
It's some kind. They come from some kind of folklore, like from Norway or somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Boy, you remember that? Remember that ride at Epcot? Is that Norway?
Yeah.
Where it's like they try and scare the kids.
Well,
and stuff?
that's not that anymore. They turned it into the Frozen ride.
That's
remember?
right.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, so I'm going to resize this down, and we found out the other day that on these 16, 12, 10 boxes, it actually measures 17, 13, 11. I think we have to get down to 17, 13, 7 or lower, or it becomes dimensional. You don't want to be dimensional. That's not a good thing. So I eyeballed it just now. I'm pretty sure I'm within that metric. Let's see. All right. Oh yeah. Actually, this will ship at 6-inch height. So I did leave myself a little room. I'm gonna have to bubble wrap this stuff, but I do have just a little bit of room for some paper. And I did go ahead and we're running a little low on paper. I went ahead and bought paper. I made 2 orders yesterday. I bought paper from Zorro. I bought this stuff, which is a 30-pound weight. What do they call it? Newsprint roll.
Yep.
And then I bought, it's also 30-pound weight, but I also bought what Zorro calls bogus paper. And what I found is they say it's the same weight of paper, but it is way more, it is way stiffer. So for heavier stuff, I like to use that. And for lighter stuff, I use this stuff here. So I have a roll of each of that coming. I'm replenishing, used a lot of 12, 12, 12s in the past week, so I'm replenishing that. Just bubble wrapping each little component of this sale.
Yep. So the creator of Labubu is a Hong Kong-born artist that was raised in the Netherlands.
Really?
And so the inspiration for Labubu was from Netherlands mythology, folklore about like forest creatures.
Yeah, they try and scare. I think, don't they like try and scare the crap out of the kids with that kind of stuff to like teach them lessons and stuff?
Like the Scandinavian countries.
Right.
Yeah. Although Labubu is not mean, they're playful and mischievous. Is how they're described.
Okay.
They're not mean.
Do you feel like it's kind of letting you have another childhood?
No.
No.
I know that's what people say. Oh, adults collecting toys is because they missed out in their childhood.
Well, I know you definitely didn't do that.
I did not. I was spoiled rotten.
She definitely, yeah, she's right. She was. But yeah, who am I to say? I got a bunch of stuff I like that you probably think is stupid too, or not stupid, but you don't think it's interesting at all. You know. So they're cool looking, and apparently they're valuable.
Yeah. A lot of celebrities carry them still. It's crazy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Keep your price up.
Right.
You know, with the trick is with that kind of stuff is to not be left holding the bag when the celebrities stop carrying them.
Right.
If the celebrities aren't carrying them anymore, and we got 100 on our shelves, you know,
Right.
like that's what you got to try and.
Yeah, I don't keep
Avoid.
a lot of those at one time, the actual Labubus, because I know how that it's kind of like a Beanie Baby trend probably. I do have a bunch of other blind boxes from Pop Mart. Because people are just now discovering Pop Mart's other lines. You know?
I bet as bad as Funko was doing before, I wonder if they're doing worse.
Oh, you don't even hear anything about Funko
I know.
anymore.
It's because this is basically Funko's market.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically Funko's market. And Pop Mart is doing a lot of the collabs with different.
Oh yeah.
And that's the thing that Funko was so good at, was that collaborative thing.
They have a lot of collabs with Disney. They have My Little Pony, Powerpuff Girls, plus just famous artists around the world. And I didn't know this. Pop Mart just had their 15th anniversary. They're not a new company.
So they have locations for this store all across Japan or something, or what?
It's a Chinese company.
A Chinese company? Okay.
There are some in Japan. They're in the U.S. now too.
Did you see any when you were over there?
We did. We saw people lined up for Labubus.
Okay, that was that big line you showed me.
Yeah.
Okay. This is yarn, by the way. I'm just double bagging that. All right. I'm catching up with you. Okay. You know, we're going to take a break for a second. Candace has a big order over there, multi-item.
Yep.
All right. Next up is a Molly, Space Molly. Oh, going out to Melanie from Candace and Lonnie. Melanie. All right, we're gonna go with a 6.
Oh, I just caught what that's his alter ego, Melanie.
Yeah, that's if I ever turn into a girl, I'd be Melanie.
Melanie.
And if somebody asks you who I am, you could say, "Oh, that's Milani."
I could turn Irish.
That's Milani. I was watching a thing earlier about I forget who it was, about newscasters, broadcasters, and how whenever they do like any kind of like Hispanic sounding term, all of a sudden they just lay it on super thick. Sorry, I thought we had a problem with the camera, but yeah, like anytime the newscasters do like Hispanic sounding terms or something, they start trying to really like roll those R's. They're not even Spanish speakers, and they're like rolling those R's and really getting in there, you know.
Yeah.
Guadalajara, you know, things like that.
It's like me saying Italian words.
Right. And it's like, and then they're like, what if they did that with a story about somebody Irish, and they started talking like a friggin' leprechaun or something, you know? Like, that wouldn't be cool.
That's funny.
I remember one time, my dad, this would be another 644 pack, by the way. My dad was watching, this was like back in the 80s. He was watching CNN or something, and he was just dying laughing. And I was like, what are you laughing about? And he said it was the same scenario. The lady was on there talking about some kind of news story that was happening in Nicaragua, and she pronounced it Nicaragua. she made, and I'm not saying that's wrong or right or what. I have no clue, but it's just hilarious. Nicaragua.
That's funny.
Just say Nicaragua. Oh man, I never forget that. Nicaragua. And hey, that may even be the right way to say it. I don't know. Ooh, I'm glad I ordered that paper. Because you know what? We don't have that much paper on that roll. That roll disappeared fast. I had a couple of larger packs. Did a lot of void.
We do have some flat packing paper if we happen to run out.
Yeah, and we also have some other packing paper too. So.
Yep.
All right.
So this next one, I don't have the card filled out yet because it's a Macari label. So I'll get that. Let me get that for you.
Candace and Lonnie. All right, that is a long package there.
It's going to Rachel. Let me fill it up.
What do I have? I have something for this. My poster boxes would do okay. No, what do I want to do? What am I doing here? Okay, I can do a 12-10-4 resize. That'll be fun for a minute. This might be the better short. All right, y'all. We are going to try and pack this, but we have this box not long enough. Let's resize it. Okay, so what I do is I just roll it like this. I'm like, okay, that'll fit like that. Get a measurement. I'm thinking 17 is going to be the spot. So I'm going to mark that up. I'm going to mark it up here. All right. Then the line here. Line here. I take my handheld box resizer and just score that. And now we get the length we wanted. Got to clean up these corners. And then if we fold it all down, we get a nice long box. All right, now we have this. And here's the item. Check it out. Perfect fit. We were filming a short just now, y'all. That was that weirdness. We're back. And that short will go up. I don't know if it may or may not go up before the video. I don't know. On a lot of days, I'll probably film one short to put up just to kind of help promote the channel a little bit. If we're going to do this, we might as well have some people watching if we can. It's been pretty successful so far, but the more, the merrier. Okay, I may go ahead and film one more short too, because we have another little packing method that I'm about to do that I really like a lot. Okay, so Candace, you want to film another short with me?
Yep.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and get set up. We're just going to roll the camera. they're inside. They understand. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hang on. Let me get my other box. 864. All right. Ready? Okay. All right. So this is a higher value Labubu or a Pop Mart thing or whatever. Very similar to a higher value like Funko Pop. That's where I learned this method. So 864 box fits these pretty well. However, on the more expensive ones, I have a little method that I like to use. Sometimes it's called use a bigger box. But then sometimes what I'll do is whenever I'm packing using a 12, 12, 12 like this, I'll end up cutting flaps off like this for some packs, and then I save them. And so what I'll do is I'll just kind of put this flap from a 12, 12, 12 box in like that. I kind of eyeball it, fold it up like that, and then I jam it down in the box like that. And that makes it super strong on the bottom and right here. And it also stiffens up the sides. Go ahead and bubble wrap this guy.
You signed that card?
I did not sign that card. Glad you asked. Going out to, that's a cool name, Liberty.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, now that we have it like that, we just stick it in there. And we do the same thing on the top. Pop, like something like that. Okay, and then now you can see it's like encased there. And if you don't believe me, try making one of these up yourself. I think I could probably stand on this box. I might be able to. I'm not going to do it because it's a $50 Labubu. But this box is like more than twice as strong after doing that. So it's not a bad method to try sometimes. All right. You're waiting to see if I was going to stand on it, huh?
We should do that one day. We should make up some boxes and see how strong they are.
Oh, that's a good idea for a short.
Yeah.
Okay. Was this the last package?
It is.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you know, y'all? That is going to be it for this one. Thanks a bunch for watching, and we'll see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.